Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of Elusive Age on the PC. Last time we came up to Dundersill because Rab and Jade had taken the Rainbough, and when we got here, we had a nice little ceremony to honor our dead parents, and it turns out that Rab is our maternal grandfather. He is the former king of Dundersill, the father of our mother. So, yeah. Neat. And Jade, well, I don't think I mentioned it, but she's the daughter of King Carnelian. So, we're both royalty. Yay! And yeah, we were trying to have a nice, quiet moment, and Hendrick came and did us dirty by interrupting, and I'll never forgive him for that. I'll never forgive him, ever. Oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead over this way before Jade karate chops anyone else. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's one way to go. That you know. I'll take it.
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run. You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia. Men, the Darkspawn is mine. Deal with the girl. Forward! This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic. You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
Hendrick! Don't you dare!
Huh? Princess Jade? Surely not.
No! Hold on!
Princess!
I won't let you go again.
So yeah, Princess Jade is the girl that was carrying us, or handed off, got us handed off to when our mother was escaping the castle way back in the beginning of the game. So I think she has regrets about, us floating down the river, and she didn't know that we survived. I mean, yeah. So now she's like, hey, I'm not letting that shit happen again. No thank you. You remember this cabin from a couple episodes ago when we checked it out and there was absolutely nothing here? Yeah, it's for like 5 minutes of story and then that's it.
Oh, good. You're awake. I'm soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we? I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again. I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother, that she sacrificed herself to save you and a princess of Heliodor. Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life. That night, the night Dundrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast. She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and I let you go. I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him. So we set out together to find out who and why. I never expected to see Hendrick again, let alone on a battlefield. We were lucky to get out of there alive. Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
You know, I'm kind of surprised with the whole Jade motif they got going on. You know, her name, her outfit, and everything like that. Kind of surprised they didn't give her bright green eyes, too. I mean, don't get me wrong, the violet, purple, whatever it is real nice, but yeah, they could have gone overboard and given her, like, the brightest, greenest eyes ever. And it would have looked good, but, you know, it's okay that they did it. I don't really care one way or the other, but yeah. Anyways, we got Jade in our party for the moment, so let's see what she says. I left you once, I swear I'll never do that again. I owe it to Lady Eleanor. Now come, we must rejoin Rab and the others before Hendrick and his men find us. Let's head back to the ruins of Dundrasil. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, this is being re-recorded, but it is back on my old file because, well, that file was there, and I figured, you know, might as well go back to original file, where we have our Platinum Power Sword and all our casino winnings. Not that it makes a huge difference, since we're not going to be doing a whole lot of fighting this episode, but, oh well. But as you can see, I got 16,000 casino tokens here, compared to previously, where I had, like, what, 2,000? Or something like that. Yeah, I won big on this casino trip, and then not so big on my alternate file.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
Sir Hendrick?
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrick. How could I forget? But you don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. I wish it didn't have to come to this. But it has.
Impressive, princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you? Yeah!
Hendrick!
Princess!
I'm sorry. Get on. Now hold on tight.
Princess, what have you become?
You know, say what you will about Hendrick, but he's got an awesome freaking armor set that I wish we could get for ourselves. Because, like, yeah, our Gallipolitan armor is pretty cool, and the armor that we're going to get for that recipe eventually is pretty cool. But his armor is also pretty freaking sweet, too. Plus, he's got a cool armored horse that we don't ever get to ride, except, you know, that one cutscene. So, oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead and meet up with our people here, because, well, they exist. And there they are, waiting for us. I think most of the enemies in here are gone for the moment.
Oh, look!
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Just about. No thanks to Hendrick and his men.
So it was old Hendrick, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know. Many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his wicked ways. A legendary evil named Mordegon. His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name. But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Dundrasil, the troubles in Heliodor, everything. Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends on it. You're the luminary, after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One. But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last. You'll be needing it if you're to make your way to the World Tree. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, Luminary.
Yay, we got our Rainbough, which...
Well, can you see anything?
Nope, it just looks like a
Don't
nightlight.
tell me it's a dud! If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him! He could have told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again. We'll not give yous any bother, I promise.
Hey, Rab and Joy, join our party. Yay. And they're both very useful. Alright, we got more items, yay, and we finally got our final party members of the game. That's it. We're not going to be getting any more. We now have our 7 party members, and we're good to go. So, yeah, looking pretty nice to me. Yeah, Jade and Rab are our final party members. I guess I'm slightly over-leveled for them, but I guess they don't adjust their levels for, like, hard mode. Like, it'd be nice if they adjusted it to, like, whatever your average level was. But then somebody would probably, like, power level, like, 30, and everybody would be level 30. It'd be kind of weird, but whatever. Anyways, let's see. If you look at their attributes, Jade, pure physical fighter. Good HP, good attack, pretty good defense, good agility, strength, and excellent charm. So, yeah, she's a pure physical fighter. Despite the fact that she was using fisticuffs the entire time in the tournament, she is rocking a spear here, which is pretty damn good. Oh yeah, no magical might, no magical mending. She never gets any spells. Don't worry about it. So yeah, but that extra excellent attack power is good shit right here. And her current abilities are okay, but I'm not terribly worried about them. We'll go over those momentarily. Let's see. So you got some pet powers. The most important of which, or the two most important, are Hallelujah and Electrolyte. Hallelujah is basically guaranteed rare drops, as well as anywhere from 1.5 times to 2.2 times experience in gold. So yeah, you get a pretty sizable, decent chunk of extra experience in gold, and you get guaranteed rare drops from, I think, the last 3 or 4 enemies killed in a battle, I think. Like, if you manage to fight, like, a frickin', Bodkin Bowyer or some shit like that, and they spam, like, 12 enemies, you'll get the rare drop for the last 4 of them. So, and then also Electrolyte, which has a chance to spawn metal enemies. And by metal enemies, it means either machines that are really powerful, machine-type enemies, or metal slimes. So you're hoping for the metal slimes. There's actually a way later in the game when we have access to those pet pips or pet pops that we have from the special edition bonus or whatever. We'll be able to get those way later in the game, and you'll be able to combine Hallelujah and Electrolyte to get even more experience out of that shit, and it's going to be beautiful. But for now, prioritize Electrolyte, because that summons metal slimes, and it's nice. Brownie boost is pretty good, because it gives you an attack and defense boost, and regen on HP and MP, so yeah, real nice. And the Wacky Sack, that's what they used in... Well, it's close to what they used in the fighting tournament. And then Rab is basically like a red mage. He's got pretty good magical might and magical mending at the same time. And then he can also do some tolerable physical attacks, but he's kind of slow. And he gets a pretty decent selection of spells to start off with here. Mid-heal, Squelch for poison, Befuddle for confusion, Zing for reviving, Bedazzle for blindness and bedazzlement, the Crackle spells, Zam, Whack, Insulate, which is good against breath spells, and then a couple debuffs. So yeah, some good stuff there. His abilities, these are pretty solid here. Benediction, he gets rid of a curse, which is nice. Right as Rain is basically Sylvando's re-heal or whatever it is, except on everybody. So, much better than having to cast it individually. Plus, I think it's a little bit stronger than what Sylvando has, at least currently. And Empathy just trades some of your MP and gives it to an ally. 38 MP, you take it and you just give it to somebody else. So, it's real useful. Then he's also got some pretty good pet powers here. Ozone, which makes so a party member gets basically free abilities and spells, which is real nice. It says most spells and abilities. I don't know which ones are excluded. I mean, I really don't. So, Fire and Brimstone. That's kind of like the Scorched Earth for Eric and Soul, but I don't think it does the damage. I don't think it does. Let's see. Serena has a nice little boost right here with this. It's basically I think it's basically just like Omni Heal, which is basically a full heal. I don't think it does anything for your MP. It might, but I don't remember. And then Castaway, which is same as Ozone, but for everybody. So, real nice. Let's see, yeah, I don't think if we go to Eric, let's see here. No, maybe no. I guess the Fire and Brimstone actually does, or Fire and Brimstone actually does do the extra damage. Then never mind. I was thinking it didn't for some reason, but I think it does. But you do have to get three people pepped up for it. Anyways, real fast, let's go ahead and start looking at their character builders here. So let's see. For Jade, she has several trees here. She has Allure, which is kind of like Sylvando's showmanship tree, in the fact that it specializes in her charm stat. So she gets charm, a fair chunk of it too, and then she gets abilities that are based off her charm, like Hip Drop, Puff Puff, and Blow Kiss. I don't think all of them are based off her charm, but a fair chunk of them are. And then down here is her claws section, if you want to use claws for her. She gets some pretty good stuff. I don't think she gets dual wielding. Actually, I don't think her or Rab gets dual wielding. So, yeah, if you want to use claws, go for it. However, spears are the real reason to use Jade, because she gets excellent spear abilities. Extra attack power, Thunder Thrust, which is either going to hit for a guaranteed critical hit, or it's going to miss. And then Party Pooper is kind of like a helicopter for the main character there. And then I don't really care about that. This right here is the better version of Thunder Thrust, which is, I think, Lightning Thrust or whatever, and it does a higher hit rate. So, and you can also just go for the Fisticuffs thing right here, which has abilities that you can use regardless of whether or not you have a weapon equipped, like Harvest Moon, or I think this ability right here. And then you can see it also has some stat boost right there, so good stuff. And then for Rab, he has some good stuff here as well. So he's starting out in Enlightenment, which is a pretty good tree, actually. You get the Curse Reduction, you get the Right as Rain, you get the Empathy, you get extra bonuses to all your stats, Magical Mending, Magical Might, a little bit of Strength, a little bit of Speed, and more MP. And this right here is Caster Sugar, I think. Let me see here. Which is basically like, yeah, this right here can be stacked twice, and it raises your Magical Might and Magical Mending on the user by 1 stage each. So you can stack it twice for basically like a 50% boost to your Magical Might and your Magical Mending, so it's real nice, actually. The only problem is you gotta cast it twice to get it. So, and then he also has Fisticuffs, which he has a pretty good set of Fisticuffs here. He has lots of critical hit chances and dodge chances here, and then he absorbs MP when he's attacking, so that's nice. I think Jade might have HP absorb, or he might have it too, but it's hidden between some stuff there. And then finally, you also have Heavy Wands down here, which, by the way, is the reason that all those Heavy Wands that Veronica has a ton of Magical Mending on them as well, is because, you know, Red Mage Rab over here needs the Magical Mending, so he can be an effective healer, but he also needs Magical Might too. And here's the tree that you want to go down to. You have more MP absorption, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, you got Staff of Salvation, which is a heal ability, not a heal spell. So if you're silenced, you can use that. Let's see. I think right here it's just like Magical Might or something, so it's not really worthwhile. Down here, Zing Stick. That is a guaranteed revive. So it's like Kazing, except I think it recovers slightly less. And unlike the regular Zing spell, it's never going to miss. So yeah, that helps out a lot. And then he has a whole bunch of nice boosts right here. Anti-magic, which basically silences the enemy for a little bit. And I think this is also another stat boost. Let me check on these hidden panels real fast. Okay, so these two on the edges are Magical Might and Magical Mending, one of each. And this right here is called Ring of Ruin, which increases spell critical chance, which is not too shabby. So I'm going to mostly end up re-speccing out of Enlightenment, minus like a couple things here, and then going for stuff down here. Well, actually, I don't remember if I actually did that or if I just went, or if I just kept what I had and went down here. But either way, we want Zing Stick. That is your primary target there. And apparently for Jade, I forgot, this right here is the multi-thrust ability that we saw those orcs use on us. It's excellent for groups of like 2 or 3 enemies because it hits 4 times for, I think, 0.75 times your weapon damage each hit. So it ends up doing like 3 times damage. And if it's good on bosses because all 4 hits will hit a boss and works out pretty well for you. So yeah, real powerful. A lot of her stuff here is kind of expensive and her MP is not great, but yeah, we'll survive. Anyways, we don't want to stick around here too much longer, so let's head out of Dundersill, where the enemies have taken a break, and continue on our merry little path towards figuring out where we're going to go with this Rainbough that we don't have any use for at the moment.
Huh? Hey, the branch, it's...
Oh, darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs. Oh, I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all. And we've already got one of the orbs we need, too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had. I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
Yeah, we get the red orb in our inventory that we had way at the beginning of the game.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
Yay, another orb. The lemon orb.
Now, it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
But where in the world would we even begin to look? Orbs, orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. It's off to the northwest of Gondolia. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us. Right then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
You know, I think Sylvando doesn't like the beach, because he didn't mind Gondolia, but every time we go to Puerto Valor, he's like, yeah, nope, I'm not going there. So I think he's just not a big fan of the beach at all, so, oh well. By the way, if you had managed to... Go away, whoever that is texting me. I have better things to do. I'm not going to work. If you had somehow managed to get the lightning staff from the casino, which I never did on this file, I just got the platinum power sword, and the platinum swords, and I forgot about the lance, but whatever. Yeah, if you had got that, that would be an excellent weapon to give to Jade, because she would do fantastic with it right now. But if you don't, well, oh well. Anyways, yeah, let's see here. If we go to our quest catalog, we will see that we have a new quest in Puerto Valor. And I think that's mostly it. Let's see, if we go to passwords. Yeah, we already got all the passwords. Oh no, I think the... Wait, what? We've already got this Gondolia password. I know that much. I don't know why it's saying we don't. Or actually, it might be saying those are for later in the game, actually. Because I remember looking for them and I didn't find them. Puerto Valor. Well, we're gonna head there right now, anyway. So yeah, let's just zoom over. Let's see, zoom over to Puerto Valor, the town with the beach, the good stuff. Oh, wait, I forgot I was gonna make something. Oh well.
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about Ciao for now!
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will ye? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way, all right?
See, I would have thought he would have known Don Rodrigo. I thought he would have known Don Rodrigo from the days that he was a king, not that he meant him afterwards. Let me see if I have something here real fast. I might not. Let's see here. We want the fishnet stockings. We want the bunny suit and the bunny ears. Okay, so we have all this stuff. Nice. Let's see. Now that we're here, there's a quest down on the beach. You remember that guy? The guy that loved bunny girls? I'm sure you can see where this is going now that we have a tall, long-legged, dark-haired, beautiful girl that would probably look damn good dressed up as a bunny girl. Damn good. If we go right here, though, this house, this is the guy that was selling the Rainbough. It is done. The villa has been sold. I'm a little surprised, to be honest. It has a stupendous view of the ocean, but the asking price was high, and yet the buyer did not even blink. Yes, this is the guy that sold the Rainbough. Oh, come to have a look around my new villa, have you? Well, go right ahead. Fill your boots. You wouldn't think I'd make enough profit off of one little bit of wood to buy a place like this, would you? Well, I bought this funny-colored branch in Galapagos for next to nothing, and sold it in Octagonia for an absolute fortune. Nice. Very nice. Some coins. But the real reason you want to come in here is he has a bookshelf. And that bookshelf has stuff in it. Like a recipe book. Nice. See, Jolly Brawlies, coral hairpins, and utility belts. And it also has a locked door that we can't get through anytime soon. Yeah, we're not gonna get through that door anytime in the near future, so don't really worry about it. Let's go talk to this guy over here. By the way, with the stuff that we have, we don't need to equip it. As long as it's in your inventory, it's good. I'll never see another bunny girl as pretty as her. Oh, Chico, you like bunny girls? Yeah, I like bunny girls a lot. I've loved them ever since I was a little boy, since I saw bunny girls so beautiful, I was obsessed from that day forward. See, I admit it, I'm completely loco. Aye, but the sad truth is that in all these years that have passed since then, I've never seen another compared to my first bunny love. Perhaps that's about to change. Your amiga, your dark-haired lady friend, I think she would make the most beautiful bunny girl. Could you give it a try? Could you prepare a bunny costume for her? Then I can try to persuade her to put it on. And for that, we get a garter, so... See if we can ask Jade to put on the bunny suit. We just got Jade back in our life, and we're about to make her mad by putting on a bunny suit. Maybe she'll like it. It is a... Muchas gracias, Chico. It's good to meet a young man who shares my passion for bunny girls. I'm sure you know, bunny girls have three essentials: bunny ears, bunny suit, fishnet stockings. I will wait here while you assemble the outfit. A rush of blood. Sir, where is that blood rushing to? Because this is a family-friendly game. Is the transformation complete? Has your friend transformed into a beautiful bunny girl? Muy buen. All that remains is for her to oblige an old man and put the costume on. My dear, you are so very beautiful. You look every bit as marvelosa as the first bunny girl I saw. Yeah? Yeah? Yes? No, even more marveloso. See, Chica, you're the most beautiful bunny girl the world has ever seen. Not everyone can carry the bunny girl outfit, you know. It requires a certain something, and you have it in spades. You agree, yes? Now, you also know that your friend makes a perfect bunny girl. Humph. Jade stares coldly at the old man, sighs deeply, and walks off. Angry bunnies are even more adorable. I must thank you for your efforts. Take this, Puerto Valor. Angry bunnies are also cute. Jade doesn't seem too happy. Well, she'll survive. Just think of the things you can do with that bunny costume later. Your friend is still not angry, I hope. I can die happy to know that there's such beauty in the world. I wish you a long, bunny-loving life. I hope we also have a long life. But if Jade has anything to say about it, we might not. Yeah, she looks good no matter what she's wearing. So, yeah. I'll let her keep her dignity for now, though. We're not gonna bother her too much here. Let's see. We can go to the castle. I think we already found the taco in this town, right? I thought we did. Unless it's for later. It must be like a taco that shows up later. Yeah, matter of fact, I think I remember looking it up. It was like, yeah, there will be a taco that appears here later in the game, but it's not going to be here now. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out those recipes that we got real fast, because why not? Alright, so we got the Jelly Brawly, which is a parasol for Serena, which has pretty decent stats overall. We would end up losing the magical regen, or MP regen, but frankly, it's only 3 MP, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal if you just wanted the extra magical mending. It's only about 5 points more, so it's nice. I'm not going to worry about it for a little while. Utility Belt, which is just defense and deftness, so if you want to give Erico extra 1% chance to steal, go for it, but I don't see the appeal. And then the Coral Hairpin, which I think, yeah, we've already had at least once. Yeah, it's like the caps, the spotted caps for the girls, and you can also put it on Jade. But frankly, I think Jade's got other stuff to worry about. And then there's Dracilian set, which we can't make yet because we don't have access to Platinum Ore yet. So yeah, this sells for a pretty decent amount. The Jolly Brawly, and it's reasonably easy stuff to find too. Witherwood, Waveweed, Sparkly Sap. Yeah, it's not too shabby. I don't think there's a whole lot else that we need to do here. Like, we're good on... Let's see, quests. Yeah, we're good on all the quests there. The horse racing is not going to give us anything new. We have all the mini medals we can grab. We've opened that door over there that had nothing in it for us, really, except for a recipe that we're not going to use, so basically nothing. So yeah, we just got to go talk to Don Rodrigo and get ourselves onto the open sea. With or without Savando. But we're taking his boat no matter what, so...
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Lo siento, señor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
That was easy. Open the sea gates for you. Board your ship and be ready to set sail, per favor. Currently anchored on the coast of Valor Sea. Once you have aboard, you have steer hard to starboard. Okay, fair enough. So let's just go ahead and zoom over to our... Let's see... Yeah, Gondolia is pretty close, so that works. Sure, let's do that. It's either that or walk from the campsite. So we're going to have to do either a very small amount of sailing or a very small amount of walking. And frankly, I think sailing has slightly less time to worry about. So there we go.
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
Yay, we can get to the open ocean now. I get the darndest feeling that Sylvando might have known Cervantes at some point, but I can't be certain. So, yeah, it's kind of funny seeing Sylvando cower behind Eric. But usually Sylvando's all bravado, and he doesn't give a flying fuck about what anybody thinks, but there must be something going on around Puerto Valor that Sylvando is not telling us, and we're not going to find out for a while. But anyways, we are finished. The next episode, we're going to head out to the open sea, where we're going to deal with all sorts of stuff, like, well, we'll find out. And yeah, from now on, all the episodes are regularly recorded, so we don't have to worry about me re-recording anything. This is my last re-recorded episode here, so yay! And yeah, the next episode that I gotta record is like episode 38 or something, so I'll see you guys then, but I'll also see you guys next episode when we have our regularly scheduled recordings. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Actually, you know what? Let's do something real fast before I forget, because I don't think I did it yet, so let's just go over it real fast. It's not going to take too long. Let's just see what we can do skill-wise for Jade and Rab, because I forgot to do that, and that way we don't just go next episode and not have any idea of what I did skill-wise, because, yeah, let's do that. Let's see. I heard that you can just change your skills here on the page here, but I'm not sure how. How do you do this? Somebody was saying in this version of the game, you could just you could reset your skill points here, but I don't know how you do that. So let me see. If we go, let's see if we do. Like somebody said, you could just like do like your respec here, but if you can, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't think you can, so I'm just going to ignore that. And we're going to go zoom somewhere and do that. Let's go to the coast of Valor, since we're right there. Yeah, real fast, do some respecking and whatnot, get the general idea of our skill points, and go from there. So, I want to talk to you. I want to rectify some stuff here. Let's start with Jade, and let's get rid of all of her allure. Yeah, we're gonna have her put some clothes on there. There we go. That works. And then also we're gonna get rid of her fisticuffs. There we go. Now she's at 60. Nice. Rab, we're gonna get rid of enlightenment, despite the fact that we're probably gonna put some stuff back in there. So. Let's see here. Let's see. Character builder, Jade. Let's see. Let's just start going on through. Actually, hang on a second. Yeah, start going on through spears here. Yeah, cattle prod, that does extra damage to beasts, but I'm not worried about that part. Let's see. Attack power +5. That's good stuff right there. Extra damage to the undead. I don't care about that at all. I do care about thunder thrust. That's the good stuff right there. And also attack power is nice. And Party Pooper, which is nice, but as soon as we unlock multi-thrust right here, we basically never touch Party Pooper. Like, it's a good ability, but it's just... Actually, no, I guess if there's a group of, like, 3 or 4 enemies or more, Party Pooper would probably do better, since with multi-thrust, it might hit just, like, one person, like, 4 times, or 2 people, like, twice each, or it might hit all of them once each, and... Yeah, and I guess Party Pooper is cheaper, so it works either way. So multi-thrust, that's good right there, so let's grab that. There you go, you're all set right there, Jade. And then critical hit's nice, but next up we're going to go for HP and strength to get this right here, which is the better version of Thunder Thrust, so that's useful. And Rab, you have some skill points to grab. Let's see... I forget if I grabbed any of these up here. Like, I think I might have grabbed Benediction, but for the most part, we want to start heading down towards Zing Stick, because that's guaranteed revive, and it's very helpful. Staff of Salvation, that's mild HP regen, or HP recovery. MP recovery is nice. Magical Mending is nice. And Zing Stick. I don't know if I went these exact paths on my other characters, my other time playing, but I don't know. Yeah, Magical Mending when wielding is nice, but let's see what else we got here. MP Absorption, I guess it's 12. Let's see, we can go 4, 10. Yeah, we get more MP and the curse reduction. I suppose that doesn't matter, since I'm going to go back to my other file anyways, but yeah, I think this is a general idea of what to get at the moment. Make your beeline for Zing Stick. If you want, grab the Magical Mending, but I'm not terribly worried about it. And yeah, you also really want... yeah, Empathy is also really good, because that means you can pass that on to like Jade or somebody that doesn't have a lot of MP, and they can suddenly use their abilities more. So, yeah, good stuff. There we go. Alright, and now we are done. Next episode, we will go ahead and explore the open sea. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.